Well, good morning, folks. Today I have a little video here, then and now. City of Kalamazoo. This is the downtown or central center. It is 150 East Crosstown. It is now the city police department. It used to have a court or two in here. I don't think they do anymore. But this used to be Sears and Roebuck. Back when I was a boy. I'm going to match some photos. We just live barely 3 blocks over here. We can hear the Amtrak coming in this morning. First train coming in from Port Huron, heading to Chicago. Here was Sears. They started downtown in Kalamazoo, for crying out loud. Man, back in, I'm thinking around the early 1900s. Okay, building I just cannot get down there in this time of day and do any parking and any type of photography, so I'm going to add a photo. It's also people are waking up, sleeping on the streets, and I was already down there this morning, and after 5 or 6 walkers up on me, it was time to leave. So anyways, that being said, maybe some of these folks here can do something about that, like patrols down there in the morning. But whatever. This is Sears and Roebuck. Okay. They originally, like I mentioned, were downtown in the Haymarket building. They moved to this newly built location on Burdick and Crosstown in 1956. The photo I'm inserting is from 1955. In 1982, they moved to Crossroads Mall down in South Portage, Michigan. Brand new mall down there as the 3rd anchor store. This location right here, or the location out there in the mall, was closed on November 10th, 2019. Okay. But in the late 80s, KPD headquarters started making plans on taking over this building, and they did. Understand there's quite a training center in here and everything else. Now, it was said years ago that they actually reinforced the roof and everything so that they could land big helicopters up on the roof and everything else. That is not the fact. That's not a fact. They have plenty of parking lot out here. But back in the day, this was 2 stories, 2 stories tall. The top story, the top floor, was mostly women's and so forth. We'd ride the escalators up there and back down, have the ladies in the departments up there kind of give us the evil eye. What are you little hellions doing up here? And we get right down there. That's just what they were looking like. They didn't actually speak to us. Sometimes looks is all it takes. Then we get back down here on the 1st floor, back over into sporting goods, you know, things like that. Good old Sears and Roebuck. At Christmas time, right here along their little overhang, the building was, of course, reconfigured since then. They put up their Christmas display, their manger scene and everything. Pretty cool. All right, now downtown Central Cop Shop. See you in the next one. Have a great day. Before I forget, the photo that I'm inserting of their location downtown in the Haymarket building is a very famous photo from September of 1916. Okay, when Mr. Jack Williams, the world-renowned human fly, scaled the building, and you can see him climbing up the building. There were 15,000 people in attendance. He did that again a little later downtown there on one of the newer skyscrapers that I've done a video on, the Hasselman building. Had the touch of the human fly. We'll go into that one in a future video. Thanks again for watching. You like this? Please give me the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. and subscribe, please, to Edwards Adventures. See you in the next one. Stay safe.